Hello, everybody. This is the next episode of A Farmer's Journey. I don't know the title yet, to be honest, but I do know what I'm going to be farming, and I'm going to be farming villagers and um uh what's it called? Enchantments. So I'll get a bunch of emeralds and get fully stacked out god armor. Not netherite in this episode, probably, because that'd be a little bit harder to do. But I will get fully maxed out diamond armor. Um, this episode is probably gonna be harder to like do in monetary value as I've done for my other ones. As for my other ones, I just did a little bit of oh yeah, I'm gonna get a chest or I'm gonna get a double chest. Nah, my monetary value is gonna be like a full god set of diamond armor. I want a silk touch and a fortune pickaxe. By the way, I got all my advancements got restarted. I don't know why, but all of my advancements got restarted. I literally have no idea why it happened. But um I okay, so here's gonna be my goal, right? Full set of max out diamond armor, a shield, fortune, and silk touch pickaxe, axe, hoe, sword, and shovel all maxed out. I'm going to have silk touch on probably these. I don't really have any reason not to have silk touch on stuff because flint you'll never really need a lot of. Actually, maybe you might, but still, flint is easy to get by hand, and I'll just make another shovel if I have to. I also want to have a reliable and easy way to get emeralds. I don't want to have like one thing that I did do to prepare is mine out all these trees. I just mined out those trees and it took a while and a few axes. So I don't want that to be my first way of doing it. Alright, for this part, I kind of messed up. My mic, not my mic, my headphones were off. I was going to get soul sand, and I did not realize that my headphones were off. I went to I went to a different, like, area before this, but it didn't have a big enough crimson forest, so I was just going through a little bit more and trying to find a different way to go to get one. So I mined through across a lava lake, and I found this giant one, which is pretty nice. It wasn't too bad. It was light work. This entire challenge really was. I really expected it to take a little bit longer than it did. Um, because this is me editing right now, realizing that I'm stupid and forgot to do this. At this point, I had max up a few maxed out things, so it wasn't too bad dealing with all this stuff. Um, I did lose myself in this after I stopped recording. It would have been funny if I was recording during it, but no, I think I spent like almost half an hour getting out of this. Kind of just forgot where I was, like how I got in. I actually had to end up going through my recording, but at this point I already took off my headphones, so I still didn't realize this is me messing with hoglins. Realizing again that warped fungus doesn't it scares them off. So if you ever needed to know that. Like if you'd ever wanted, if you like didn't want hoglins near you for some reason in a specific way, that does it. I don't think holding it does anything, but that almost flung me into that ravine over there, and I would have been probably dead because I haven't made my boots yet. You know, it really is dangerous early game to go into the nether and stuff. I'm realizing now that I never even said this, but in the last video, episode 2, I dropped 3 hints at the fact that I'm going to um so I gave you 3 hints on what the next episode was going to be. 3 hints in total. And I don't think anybody even saw anything about it. So the 3 hints were in the 2 of the hints were in the first 5 minutes, and the last one was at the very end. The last one was very, very, very obvious, and the first ones were not as obvious. Let's see if anybody can find the first 2 in the comments. I don't think y'all will. Also, another thing that I want to hear is your suggestions for what I should do for the next video. If you do give me a suggestion, your suggestion probably won't be in the very next video, but probably the video after it, because obviously, like, I have my own ideas that I want to do. But for the next one, you might actually get it, because I don't really have much of an idea right now as of editing this. Like, the cow craze episode took me a very, very, very long time to realize, like, oh yeah, next episode's gonna be me doing this. And since it took me so long to do it, I didn't know off the bat that I was going to do enchantments for the next one. I was like slowly leaning into it. I was like, oh, should I beat the game? Oh, nah, I should probably not beat the game. I should probably do enchantments instead in villager trading, because then that's the easiest way to do other stuff in the future, so I can prolong beating the game if I want to. Unless, like, the next thing that I farm needs me to beat the game for some reason. I don't know. But I know that beating the game will definitely, like, be easier. Also, I don't know what happened here. I don't think I led that pillager in there. It kind of just ended up in there as a second one. It just kind of dropped in there. Alright. So I'm gonna cut over to the end. I'm kinda scared. But I don't think they can spawn at that high of a level. Because that was right after. Oh. Let me get this, actually. Mm. Are we did this? Alright, let me, like, get some, what's it called, let me get a lot of wool. Last thing I'd want to do is set off another, I said I've, like, explored, these before. I have explored them before, that's not a lie. It's just, it usually is the same every single time. And I could hardly leave. Do you see how easy that was? I could hardly leave. That's it. That's it. I'm not even gonna keep looting. Because you all know what happens if I keep looting? I'm gonna set off one twice more. You know what? Actually. Yeah, no, I'm gone. My bad. It's like, never mind. Never mind. I'll see you guys when I'm back at base and have full armor. Alright. I beat the challenge. It wasn't even that hard, really. Not what I meant to press. There it is. You've got the hoe, axe, pickaxe. This is silk touch. This is fortune, shovel, sword, full set, shield. I'm looking pretty nice. I also have a few other things like shears and bucket, but it's just essentials, you know, for everything. You kind of like need those. New farms consist of tree farm. No, that's not new. But what is new is tree farm here, sugarcane farm here. I needed that for books, and the other ingredient for books I kind of have like a bunch of. Been using this a little bit. Sheep farm, because over here for my little villager pen, which is also my emerald farm and enchanted book farm, I kind of really expanded it. Not because like I needed it for this. I mean, I already have everything for this, and I've pretty much only used this area. But it's expanded over here, and I'm probably going to keep expanding it this way. I don't really have much to expand it this way for. This is right underneath my auto crafter. Or not auto crafter, auto smelter. But when I do expand it, it's gonna be like, because I just want like specific things, and I don't want to have to like roll for them. Like, for example, if I wanted to ever like do a fishing thing, I would have to get Look at the Sea 3, but I kind of found it, so it doesn't matter. But if I wanted to like a bow or anything like that, you know. Alright. Next video. What do y'all think that's gonna be? I'm a little like I want to hear your suggestions, or not suggestions, your guesses. I want to know what y'all think I'm gonna do next video. I want to hear something really annoying that I have to listen to every single time I come over here to this emerald farm. Yeah. All right. Well, that's full gear. I'll see you guys next video.